Everybody Talk coming to you live on YouTube, folks. I had to jump on here. I had to, because this is some great news. I know, folks, if you follow me, follow my content, if you pay attention to what's going on in the IFBB recently, as you know, a while back, we had some news that the Rise of Phoenix is changing. We talked about this on a live stream we did like last week and also last weekend. And we'll talk about this again. I know it's sometimes running in circles with a lot of stuff I do, but as a content maker, I always want to keep up as much as I can. So this is some great news. One of my friends, the lovely Miss Amanda Schnook, she's an IFBB pro. She's a great lady, a great friend. We met a long time ago. I hope maybe with this news we get a chance to meet again. And I saw, she tagged me in it, that it's some good news. Breaking news, breaking news. It has now been confirmed that women's bodybuilding is coming back to the Tampa Bay Pro. Woo! Hot damn! It's a new day. You can go to my IG. I just posted on there, and I want to jump on here because this is where really most of I am. This is where I have most of my followers is on YouTube. My IG is still growing bit by bit, but I appreciate the people that do follow me on here a little more because y'all really support me. But this is some great news that to have women's bodybuilding coming back to Tampa Bay Pro. I mean, it was kind of, a lot of ladies were kind of disappointed, especially the champion last year, I think Christy Mendoza, so you like the idea. Quite several others who have competed in the show the last 10 years, because this was one of the only shows that Chicago that Tim Gardner had, and it was Puerto Rico, and maybe just want to say, maybe somebody want to take up that mantle, even though Tim has let it go, maybe take it up, start up a new Puerto Rico pro or somebody else, a new promoter. Now Puerto Rico is a little bit stable now, because remember when it was a few years ago when Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico really hard, so they didn't have it for the last, I think, 4 years. Had a couple years in Hawaii, and then they had it in the Bahamas, and then it came back, and it was last year it came back to Puerto Rico. That was in 2022. But maybe somebody else would take up that mantle, and maybe start that show over again. I mean, it'd be a great opportunity. There's quite a few bodybuilders in the area, in the Caribbean, especially around Puerto Rico, Cuba, can't forget also Dominican Republic and the Virgin Islands, which are U.S. Some of them are still U.S. territories that can just jump over. But I have to do something I did the other day. As last Sunday, I made a statement that I would no longer say my moniker every time I do my interviews when I speak of his name, Mr. Jake Wood. And now I have rescinded that. Now it's back to yo Jake. I want that money. I want that gun. So I had to. As a fan, I was kind of disappointed what's going on, and my feelings were there. Yeah, sometimes I'm a Scorpio, folks. We're crazy. We're emotional creatures, and I let my feelings get in the way. I understand the business part of it, that what he's doing, especially why things are now changing. So what that does, even though now with Tampa, and Rice things becoming an open show, no longer invitational, and now that means that even though Texas dropped women's bodybuilding, that means that there's going to be at least an extra show. Because with Riley Phoenix transition over to open, that means takes a spot that lost when Texas dropped. And I don't know, maybe should have reached out to the promoters of Texas and maybe added on, but I don't know. They still have enough time. Just need to find, and here's just what I know. It's about money. So much anything is about money. And I know as fans, we want to see our favorite competitions, do well, have success, but it's always going to be an issue of money. And for you guys out there who are fans, who support it, like my man Jeremy says, don't do the free live streams. Watch the actual. I just pre-ordered for the Triple O. It's gonna be Saturday here, Saturday noon, 12 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock in Arizona, because they are on Pacific Standard Time. Or is it? I think it's Pacific Standard Time. I'm not for sure. But because Arizona kind of funny, it's kind of weird, like but you have to also. I know it's a expense to go to shows, but buy the live streams. Those are sometimes cheaper. You could probably get more people who want to buy the live stream, especially if you have a family member or friends tweeting the show. Especially if they're amateur. Because there's a lot more bodies. And if you have a favorite pro, if you follow me, I got to post this later, but you can see that's the link on my YouTube that tomorrow I'm doing an interview with two ladies who have been on here for. One lady most definitely has been a guest quite often on my Muscle Talk Mondays. Another lady I've interviewed a couple of times that is Lori A. Conley, and also Mrs. Now she goes by now Gabrielle Morrison, and it's Gabby Vega. We're going to do a little discussion before the Triple O, and then we might even talk about this big news. I mean, Jake stepped it up. I was in my feelings about it, Jake. I was in my feelings. I can't help it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Especially I'm a fan of this lady. Andrea, I would love to talk to you, but I know I sound starfish when I do that, but I'm just a fan. I'm really passionate. And doing this content, you have to have a passion for it. Just like ladies who do bodybuilding, you have to have passion for bodybuilding. But this is some great news. I mean, hearing this is really, really exciting. Also, while I'm here, I should have this first. But as you know, it was confirmed a couple of days ago the passing of the great late Val Kilmer. Fan of his, love his movies. Thunderheart, Heat. I saw both Real Geniuses and in Top Secret. When I was younger, and we did quite a few movies, but we always going to know him as Doc Holliday or Tombstone. This is true for me. He should have won his second Oscar. His first should have played Jim Morrison in The Doors. His second should have been Doc Holliday for Tombstone. I don't know why, politics, whatever, BS, whatever. Val Kilmer should have had at least 2 Oscars under his belt. He's that good of an actor. Some of his later stuff, I gotta give respect because he was a Batman. I think he was a better Batman, most definitely, than George Clooney, and I think slightly better than Ben Affleck. Still not as good as Christian Bale. I go like this. You go, number 1, have to give Michael Keaton. Number 2, just because of, he was the first legitimized television version. Number 2, have to give to Adam West. I grew up watching him. 3, Christian Bale. Then Val Kilmer. Have to give it to Ben Affleck. And, no. Not Ben Affleck. Actually, Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy, I will say like this. First, Michael Keaton. Then, Adam West. Kevin Conroy, and also I gotta give it to Kristen Bale. And, we lost, like I said, I'm gonna put a thing like, we lost 3 Batmans. I'm gonna put pictures of, just in 1 decade, we lost 3 Batmans. So, yeah. So, shout out to them. But I would just say, I would just say, I really, really gonna say this to Jake Wood, my sir. I want to give you my fullest apologies about me getting my feelings about what you did with the Rising Phoenix and what you're doing now. I understand you're a businessman. I understand that. And it's not about throwing money. And talking with people I know telling me that sometimes the problem is the women. They need to really put up or shut up. Some of you ladies, I'm fans of y'all. I think y'all amazing ladies. Y'all great physiques. Some ladies I got, even a couple I have interviewed and met that, are, one time were Rise Phoenix ambassadors like Sheena Olick, Washana Boswell, Irene Anderson, I met Lena Popa. It was an honor to meet her, as a fan, I really appreciate it. I really do. And, but, I'm just, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. And it's good. I mean, I was gonna boycott the Tampa Bay Pro. I wasn't gonna watch it, the pay per view. I wasn't gonna watch it. Nah, 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 nah. But now I'm gonna watch it. I was gonna do a video because, like I said, I just did a video for the Triple O yesterday, and I was still gonna do a video. I probably just talk about physique because I think it's too deep. It's too, that's why I don't do physique too much because it's too deep of a division. I don't know a lot of the ladies. I did the one for you know, for the Triple O because I recognize some of the ladies. Most definitely Winnie Fatino, Danielle Means, who I interviewed last month. A couple of ladies I follow on social media that I recognize. But generally, it's just a deep and some of the ladies like the video I posted on my IG that I made. It's not as like the same like compared to the one for women's bodyweight division because there's only 8 competitors. It was a little more ladies. Yeah, I probably would have, but it's just that, as you know, I'm like I said, I'm a real fan of women's bodybuilding more than anything. I do support female bodybuilding in general. That means, well, so much really just women's bodybuilding, physique, fitness, and somewhat a figure. Still not too much of a fan of bikini. Wellness does particularly my interest, but I'm just, but folks, I'm just so excited. I mean, this is some great news. But I don't know. I just, but I'm not gonna be on here too long. I just want to jump on for a bit and just to just to share my happiness. My happiness. I mean, it was like I said, Jake, you came in, brother. You came in. I know you're frustrated with how things are going. You focus on the right. You focus on the Olympia, and I know you're changing things because it's about so much about you trying to make a check for yourself, make a living. I understand it, but like I said, I don't have to like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have to like it, but I understand I don't have to like it. I do get in my feelings. I'm an emotional person. Like I said again, I'm a Scorpio. We're crazy. We can flip. But just it's like the old story of the scorpion and the frog. And you ever heard the story? The scorpion trying to get across the river, and he asked all these other animals, but he didn't let him. But the frog let him, and then he stung the frog in the middle of the river, and then when they were drowning, the frog said to the scorpion, "Why did you do that?" He says, "It was in my nature. That's how it is. So it's just in my nature. But it's not going to learn to be about. That's in my nature." But this is great news. I really, like I said, I'm excited. But thank you, Jake, and thank you, Alina, and thank you, Winter Strength. And well, I'm gonna say some apologies to you, Tim Gardner. I know you're a businessman too. I understand. You have to do what you got to do. But doesn't mean like I have to like it. That's gonna be like I'm your foot. I don't have to like it. It's just I will accept it, but I don't have to like it. That's one thing. To like it is one thing. To accept it is another. So I'm just gonna say that. So, like I said, tonight I got an interview with Jamie Steinhauser. I think that's her name. I want to make sure I get it right. We'll talk. She just turned pro at Masters USA's last year, women's physique. Also, I have an interview tomorrow with both Lori and Gabby. And also, I got another one coming up. And this could be Saturday. So, with another lady who I've been on here for, we're going to shoot some shit with her. You're going to see what it is because you already see, if you see the tag for the live thing. I ain't put the picture yet because right now if you know her, she's kind of very particular about her image, so I got to fix that. I was thinking about going out today, but got some work to do. I got tomorrow because it's the first of the month. Yeah, I got to do some shopping. It's getting lows in the groceries, so I got to pick up some stuff, pay some bills, and that's it. My original plan was to try to go to a show this year, but I think I'm moving from there. I'm thinking about, because I most definitely need a car to get around. I walk up and down the road to the laundromat, and sometimes it's getting on my knees a bit. So I might just switch and try to save money for a car. Maybe just enough for me to put on a down payment and pay payments. I hate that. But, the car I got now, I'm not going to really waste my time pushing the guy about trying to fix or anything. He's not going to fix it, that's him. You can keep it and junk it. I said my sister's in her name, not mine. But, shout out again to Jake Wood and what he's done in saving women's bodybuilding. Brother, you really you came in. I mean, it wasn't like I say. It's just the first April, and the show's not till about early August, I think. So that's still enough time. So I want to check out my man David Bryan. He just did an interview. David, he lives in Tampa. He's been to the Tampa Bay Pro before. I know he's excited about it. Maybe we might have him on and talk about it later. But thank you, Jake Wood. Thank you, Whisper. Thank you, Lane Popa. And thank you, all people who supported this and really pushed for it. But again, here's the thing is, you have to be vigilant. Have to be vigilant. You just can't let it lay down. Ladies who compete in women's bodybuilding, do more advertising. Do more representation. You know, yeah, my man Vinny K. Yeah, man. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, Jake, I gotta do it, Jake. I gotta do it, Vinny. I gotta do it for you, Jake, Vinny. Yo, Jake. Yo, Jake. I want that money. I want that gun. So I gotta do it for Jake. So, but that thing again, ladies, y'all have to be. This is your division. I'm an outsider. Why would I should fight for you? You should fight for yourself. That means do more advertising. Go to, you don't have to go to podcasts like mine. You can go to non-bodybuilding podcast or just a sports podcast. You can go to the local radio station, do some commercials or ads. You do the groundwork yourselves. Don't depend on somebody else to do the work for you. If you can take time, all it takes maybe a few minutes to talk to somebody, or just an hour, and just to get some stuff across. That's all you have to do. So you know what? And I figure, I say stop reaching out to y'all. If you don't want to reach back to me, like man, Brady said, people don't like you, fuck them. That's it. Shout out to Brady Mac. Mac man. Mac. I still love him. Wish he was still here. But again, I do like to say shout out to Mr. Jake Wood, shout out to Miss Alina Popa and everybody who's involved in bringing this back. I felt like like I said, you had enough time. Like I said, it was just, when it got the news, it was just mid of March. It's still April. We got another 2 or 3 months till the Tampa Bay Pro. Find a sponsor. And again, if there are guys out there, I keep saying you guys, I know y'all guys want to protect your image or something like that. You don't want to be associated with something like this because you have to deal with people's. But that's the problem. People have opinions, and that's their opinions. But if you like something enough, just do like this. Shout out to my girl, Eunice Kitchen. She is running Bad Rap. If you want to, have her reach out to her and maybe, because she wants to sponsor a show, maybe for women's bodybuilding. And she she put the prize money for the Triple Dynasty, and also she got a sponsors to give out her new varsity jackets to the winners in both women's body and physique. Reach out to her and say, hey, I want to back you up and support you, and maybe we could pick a show where either it doesn't have women's bodybuilding in it, or it may especially one show is Detroit. It was last weekend. I'm talking to Linda Murray. I'm talking to Iris Kyle. I know Iris is still pissed about how the IB treated you. Most of it to the champ. Y'all need to push for that. There's a bunch of, I think somebody told me Corey Evans is from everybody. Corey Evans is kind of, even though she's still kind of every now and then, but she's not as into it much. But good example of that, like how you look at Richard McLeod, she's totally kind of just from bodybuilding. But I think Corey Evans would step in if she needed to, if she wanted to. But yeah, that's what y'all need. Next year, talk to the promoter and say, let's add women's bodybuilding. And if you can find somebody, maybe add women's physique. Get some bodies in there. Maybe not physique. Maybe I think a vision that's very popular is wellness. That's just it's this company popping, or a fit model. So whichever one of those that really can have a presence in that area, especially for female bodybuilding. Most definitely women's bodybuilding. But I'm not saying too long. I got some stuff I got to do. Got stuff I got to work on. I got some posts. I got to check out my, I know I probably got some messages, and also try to set up some interviews for this month if I can. Just cross my fingers, wish special luck for me. So again, Jake. Yo, Jake. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And again, also to you, the lovely Miss Leah Popa. It was a pleasure meeting you that one time, and I got to post it on my my stories, that picture of me and her. I got 2 of them. I think I still got 1 again. So this is great news, folks. And thank you again. Shout out to man Vinny K for coming through, brother. Appreciate it for your time. Anybody else who liked this video, follow me, subscribe, support me. Also, if you go to my IG, the other IG, All the Way George page, I could use donation. Maybe I'm not going to a show this year, but maybe once things get settled with my situation, maybe I try to go to a show next year. I want to really go to a show You know, I would love to go to one, but like I said again, I'm thinking about most definitely, you know, maybe save some money, get myself a car. This guy, I'm not gonna try to fight the fuss over it. He's not fixing it. That's on him. You know, that's money he's gonna lose. That's money I get to save. So fuck it. So anyway, folks, thank you again. This is your All Church page, aka the Emperor Female Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good luck.